अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मैं हूं आपका टीचर मंसूर सलीम और आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे फर्स्ट ईयर इंग्लिश न्यू बुक के चैप्टर नंबर 10 पर्ल्स ऑफ विजडम के मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज। लेकिन एमसीक्यूज स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैं आपको बताता चलूं कि इस चैप्टर की लाइन बाय लाइन उर्दू एक्सप्लेनेशन की वीडियो भी चैनल पर अपलोड हो चुकी है, जिसे आप अपनी स्क्रीन के टॉप राइट कॉर्नर पे मौजूद आई बटन से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं। तो आइए स्टार्ट करते हैं। एमसीक्यू नंबर 1। The text Pearls of Wisdom comprises the writing of Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, Shaikh Saadi, Rolf Waldo Emerson, Altaf Sheikh, and the correct answer is option B, Shaikh Saadi. MCQ number 2. The text Pearls of Wisdom is derived from Shaikh Saadi's book Bostan, Gulistan, A Year with Saadi, Kuliyat, and the correct answer is option B, Gulistan. MCQ number 3. The full name of Shaikh Saadi was, and the correct answer is option A, Abu Muhammad Musliuddin bin Abdullah Shirazi. MCQ number 4. Saadi was a famous poet and prose writer from Turkey, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan. And the correct answer is option B, Iran. MCQ number 5. Sheikh Saadi was born and died in Shiraz, Konya, Tos, Isfahan. And the correct answer is option A, Shiraz. MCQ number 6. Saadi was born in the year 1195, 1201, 1202, 1210. And the correct answer is option D, 1210. MCQ number 7. Sheikh Saadi died in the year 1210, 1244, 1292, 1298. And the correct answer is option C, 1292. MCQ number 8. Sheikh Saadi Shirazi was a Turkish poet and writer, Persian poet and writer, Arabic poet and writer, Spanish poet and writer. The correct answer is option B, Persian poet and writer. MCQ number 9. The pen name of Sheikh Saadi was Rumi, Ghazali, Saadi, Tabrizi. And the correct answer is option C, Saadi. MCQ number 10. In which period did Saadi live and write? Ancient period, Renaissance period, medieval period, modern period. And the correct answer is option C, medieval period. MCQ number 11. Sheikh Saadi Shirazi was famous for the quality of his writing, depth of his writing, quality and depth of his writing, simplicity of his writing. And the correct answer is option C, quality and depth of his writing. MCQ number 12. Sheikh Saadi was noted for his beautiful penmanship, social and moral thoughts, political activism, musical abilities. And the correct answer is option B, social and moral thoughts. MCQ number 13. Saadi is widely recognized as one of the greatest poets of the classical literary tradition, Renaissance literary tradition, medieval literary tradition, modern literary tradition. And the correct answer is option A, classical literary tradition. MCQ number 14. Sheikh Saadi's nickname among Persian scholars is the master of speech, the king of poetry, the prince of prose, the poet of the people. And the correct answer is option A, the master of speech. MCQ number 15. Which of Saadi's books has been ranked as one of the 100 greatest book of all time? Rubaiyat of Saadi, Gulistan, Bostan, Scroll of Wisdom. And the correct answer is option C, Bostan. MCQ number 16. Bostan has been ranked as one of the 100 greatest book of all times by Daily Times, The Guardian, Dawn, The New York Times. And the correct answer is option B, The Guardian. MCQ number 17. The name of Saadi's most famous book of poetry, Rubaiyat, Diwan Hafiz, Masnavi, Gulistan. And the correct answer is option D, Gulistan. MCQ number 18. The book Gulistan and Bostan are written by Sheikh Saadi Shirazi, Maulana Rumi, Shah Abdul Latif Bhitai, Shams Tabrizi. And the correct answer is option A, Sheikh Saadi Shirazi. MCQ number 19. In which century did Saadi live? 13th century, 14th century, 15th century, 16th century. And the correct answer is option A, 13th century. MCQ number 20. Sheikh Saadi's book Gulistan was originally written in Arabic, Urdu, Persian, English. And the correct answer is option C, Persian. MCQ number 21. The two brothers mentioned in Saadi's tale were Sultan's servant and laborer, two farmers, king and peasant, none of the above. And the correct answer is option A, Sultan's servant and laborer. MCQ number 22. Who asked his destitute brother why he did not serve the Sultan? Wise man, Arab, wealthy man, sage. And the correct answer is option C, wealthy man. MCQ number 23. What is the meaning of the word destitute? Wealthy, poverty stricken, generous, envious. And the correct answer is option B, poverty stricken. MCQ number 24. The wealthy brother suggested that his destitute brother should serve the Sultan because. And the correct answer is option B, he thought it was easier. MCQ number 25. Complete this line. Why laborest thou not to be delivered from the burden of wealth, luxury of comfort, baseness of service, simplicity of life? And the correct answer is option C, baseness of life. MCQ number 26. Why laborest thou not to be delivered from the baseness of service? These words were said by wealthy man, destitute brother, sage to student, wise man to the king. And the correct answer is option B, destitute brother. MCQ number 27. It is better to eat barley bread and to sit than to gird oneself with a golden belt and to stand in service. Who said these words? Wealthy man, sage, king, wise man. And the correct answer is option D, wise man. MCQ number 28. According to the wise man, it is better to eat barley bread and sit, gird oneself with a golden belt, jump in the sea, relax. And the correct answer is option A, sit. MCQ number 29. To gird with golden bells, this phrase indicates to live hard life, healthy life, wealthy life, slavery life. And the correct answer is option C, wealthy life. MCQ number 30. To live in motor of quicklime with the hand is better than to hold them on the breast before the Amir, Sultan, King, Sage. And the correct answer is option A, Amir. MCQ number 31. Shaikh Saadi's opinion on servitude is that it is a noble pursuit, a holy profession, not a desirable occupation, none of the above. And the correct answer is option C, not a desirable occupation. MCQ number 32. What is the contextual meaning of O ignoble belly? And the correct answer is option C, a metaphor for material desires. MCQ number 33. The word ignoble means. And the correct answer is option B, shameful and dishonorable. MCQ number 34. O ignoble belly, be satisfied with wealth, one brat, love, service. And the correct answer is option B, one brat. MCQ number 35. O ignoble belly, be satisfied with one brat rather than to bend the back. And the correct answer is option C, in service. MCQ number 36. The slave was crying and trembling in the boat because he was. And the correct answer is option B, experiencing sea sickness. MCQ number 37. Who was fearful during the travel in the vessel? King, Sultan, slave, wise man. And the correct answer is option C, slave. MCQ number 38. The slave began to cry and to tremble such a degree that he could not be identified, pacified, rectified, purified. And the correct answer is option B, pacified. MCQ number 39. The slave began to cry and tremble to such a degree that he could not be pacified by the wise man, kindness, droning, remedy. And the correct answer is option B, kindness. MCQ number 40. What did the king do in response to the slave behavior? And the correct answer is option B, try to calm him down. MCQ number 41. Who became displaced by slaves crying and trembling? The wise man, the Arab, the king, the sailor. And the correct answer is option C, the king. MCQ number 42. Who offered to quiet the slave down? The king, the slave, the wise man, a sailor on the boat. And the correct answer is option C, the wise man. MCQ number 43. What was the wise man's solution to quieting the slave down? And the correct answer is option A, to be thrown into the water. MCQ number 43. The slave was thrown into the sea to catch fish, gain experience, go drowning, save the boat. And the correct answer is option B, gain experience. MCQ number 45. How did the king feel when the slave was thrown into the water? Strange, relieved, surprised, displeased. And the correct answer is option A, strange. MCQ number 46. After being pulled back into the boat, the slave sat down in a corner and the correct answer is option B, became quiet. MCQ number 47. What is the value of immunity from misfortune according to the wise man? And the correct answer is option B, not appreciated until experienced. MCQ number 48. What is the message of the tale of the seasick slave? And the correct answer is option A, be grateful for safety and security. MCQ number 49. Where at Basra was the Arab of the street sitting when he narrated the story? And the correct answer is option C, in a jeweler's company. MCQ number 50. Where is Basra located? Iraq, Iran, Syria, Afghanistan. And the correct answer is option A, Iraq. MCQ number 51. The Arab lost his road and ran out his provisions in the desert, forest, mountains, city. And the correct answer is option A, desert. MCQ number 52. The Arab became happy after. And the correct answer is option A, finding the bag. MCQ number 53. The initial reaction of Arab when he saw the bag was. And the correct answer is option B, joy and ecstasy. MCQ number 54. What did the Arab hope to find in the bag? And the correct answer is option B, parched grain and food. MCQ number 55. How did the Arab feel when he discovered he had pearls in his bag? And the correct answer is option A, bitterness and despair. MCQ number 56. It is the same to whom whether he has pearls or shells in his mouth. And the correct answer is option B, a thirsty man. MCQ number 57. When a man has no provisions and his strength is exhausted, it matters not whether his girdle is adorned with. And the correct answer is option A, pearls or potsherds. MCQ number 58. The meaning of girdle is as follows. And the correct answer is option A, a clothing worn around the waist. MCQ number 59. Who was instructing the students in Saadi's tale? The king, the teacher, the Arab, the sage. And the correct answer is option D, the sage. MCQ number 60. The sage was instructing the king, destitute man, student, the slave. And the correct answer is option C, students. MCQ number 61. According to the sage, one should learn a skill, a language, trading to speak politely. And the correct answer is option A, a skill. MCQ number 62. Finish the line. Learn a skill because property and riches are not to be. And the correct answer is option A, relied upon. MCQ number 63. The danger associated with silver and gold, according to the sage, is that they can be. And the correct answer is option C, stolen or spent too quickly. MCQ number 64. According to the sage, this is a living fountain and permanent wealth. Happiness, love, a profession, a friend. And the correct answer is option C, a profession. MCQ number 65. According to the sage, a profession is a living fountain, permanent loss, real happiness, none of these. And the correct answer is option A, living fountain. MCQ number 66. The sage gave advice to his students that. And the correct answer is option D, profession is wealth. MCQ number 67. According to the sage, the benefit of having a profession is that it ensures. And the correct answer is option C, respect and high status. MCQ number 68. According to the sage, a professional man may lose. And the correct answer is option A, riches. MCQ number 69. A person who has no skill will. And the correct answer is option B, glean crumbs and see hardships. MCQ number 70. A wise man once said, no one has ever made a confession of his own folly, regret, intelligence, problems. And the correct answer is option A, folly. MCQ number 71. According to Saadi, no one has made a confession of his own folly except he who begins speaking whilst another has not yet finished his. And the correct answer is option B, talk. MCQ number 72. According to the wise man, words have a. And the correct answer is option A, head and a tail. MCQ number 73. The danger of inserting words between others according to the wise man. And the correct answer is option A, offend listener. MCQ number 74. The sign of possessor of deliberation, intelligence and shrewdness is 2. And the correct answer is option C, listen first. MCQ number 75. Who made the statement about property and wealth? And the correct answer is option A, a sage. MCQ number 76. According to the sage, what is the purpose of property? And the correct answer is option B, comfort of life. MCQ number 77. According to the sage, the one considered lucky is the one who. And the correct answer is option B, has enjoyed life. MCQ number 78. According to the sage, the definition of luck is. And the correct answer is option C, the enjoyment of life. MCQ number 79. Which of the following is not recommended approach to taking medicine? And the correct answer is option A, taking it by guess. MCQ number 80. One should not go after a caravan without. And the correct answer is option C, seeing the road. MCQ number 81. A group of people traveling together is called, and the correct answer is option B, caravan. MCQ number 82. The Imam Muhammad Ghazali attained the knowledge by, and the correct answer is option A, not being ashamed to ask. MCQ number 83. What does Imam Ghazali taught about asking question? And the correct answer is option C, it is a sign of intelligence. MCQ number 84. A weak man trying to show his prowess off against a strong one only aids his friend, foe, success, life. And the correct answer is option B, foe. MCQ number 85. A weak man trying to show his prowess off against a strong one has only aids his foe to encompass his own. And the correct answer is option B, destruction. MCQ number 86. What happens to the costliness of a jewel after falling into mud? And the correct answer is option B, it retains its costliness. MCQ number 87. How is a dust perceived even after rising into the sky? And the correct answer is option B, contemptible. MCQ number 88. Capacity without education is, and the correct answer is option A, deplorable. MCQ number 89. Drop upon drop collected will make a river, a sea, an ocean, a granary. And the correct answer is option A, a river. MCQ number 90. Rivers upon rivers collected will make a or an wave, stream, sea, ocean. And the correct answer is option C, sea. MCQ number 91. What is the granary made of? Pearls, grains, drops, little things. And the correct answer is option B, grains. MCQ number 92. The concern about sharing secrets with a friend is that the friend, and the correct answer is option C, may become an enemy. MCQ number 93. One shouldn't inflict every injury on an enemy because the enemy may retaliate with greater force. Become a friend, forget the injury, none of the above. And the correct answer is option B, become a friend.